What's up, Cardinal fans? Welcome back into Coca's Pizza here in Canfield. Joined now by the left tackle and the defensive end on both sides of the football. A letter winner from a year ago, Dom DiDonato, joins us, a senior lineman. Dom, thanks for coming out here today.
Thanks for having me.
That's my first question. All right. So last year you play a little bit of a different role. You're scrambling all over the place. You start at center a couple games, and you're in all four positions on the line. Now you are cemented at that left tackle position. What's the transition been like for you moving over to tackle?
Well, it's been pretty smooth sailing because I already knew mostly everything that was going on, but with everything that's going on now with our extra lineman formations, now I got to know what I'm doing when I go in at tight end, and then being tired from coming to defense, going straight into offense. It's been a pretty tough transition.
Pretty big shoes to fill when you think about it. Nick Bowen, who went on to play some college football. He was a left tackle every single game last year. What are some things that you maybe picked up from him a year ago and implemented into your style now?
Definitely preaching on technique. O-line isn't just all strength and mass. It's not trying to manhandle the person in front of you. It's using your technique to get moving where you need them to go.
Coach Sim has been there for a long time. He's the lineman coach at Canfield. How much has he helped you throughout your journey, and what has he kind of taught you at Canfield?
He's definitely been a great influence. He's taught me most of my footwork that I know. He's taught us to get after people. It's the number one way to win a game.
Your line's been very aggressive this year. A lot of camaraderie coming back. You had a lot of returning starters, only lose Bowen. How much does that help on the line, knowing each other's blocks and where you're going to go?
It helps a lot, having great chemistry with the guys, knowing who you can work well with and who you can't. Like me and Evan, we worked a lot together last year, those first 2 weeks. When I was at center and he was at guard. And now I'm just on the outside of him.
Now you're playing defensive end as well. You've played defensive end in the past, but what's it been like now playing on both sides of the football every single play? You're the go-to guy now up front. So, how tiring has that been for you?
It's really tiring, but it's nice because me and our other defensive end, Santino Coca, me and him rotate, I think, every 6 plays. So we get in, we'll be really tired, but we get a little break on the sideline sometimes.
Now, you knew you were going to play 2 ways coming into this season in your senior year. What did you do in the offseason to kind of prepare for that? Were you on the treadmill a lot trying to get that endurance down? And, what were you doing?
Definitely a lot of speed training, a lot of lifting, explosive movements. I have a personal trainer that I go to from time to time to get a little extra conditioning in.
What's your favorite lift in the weight room? What's your favorite thing?
The back squat.
Back squat. All right. How much are you putting on that bar?
500.
500 on the back squat for Dom DiDonato. All right. I know Evan Parker, who's waiting on deck there. He's a big lifter as well, so we might have to bring a bar out here and see who's going to win that battle. Who would you take right now, you or Evan, to win?
I couldn't tell you, honestly. We were pretty neck and neck.
All right, moving on. 3-0 to start. Good start to the senior season. You've got a lot of guys on your secondary in different places that are starting for the first time. But overall, it's got to be a great feeling in the locker room knowing that you guys are now 3-0 heading into week 4.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's been a lot of tough, hard-nosed football, but I mean, we got a big competition this week. We don't know much about them coming all the way down from Ontario. So we're trying to rally together. We got a lot of chemistry already built with the guys. Me personally, I've been playing football since I was 3, tackle football since I was 5.
Wow.
So,
never flag football?
Well, flag from 3 to 5, and then I was like, I want to hit people. So I went to tackle.
I asked Peyton this when we had him on earlier. Big senior class. I think he said 28 guys.
Yeah.
In your words, what do you think makes your group's got a little bit special?
It makes it special because I don't think there's a single guy on the team that has a disliking for the other. We all love each other like we're brothers. I mean, it's just a big brotherhood, and we'll get after it for each other.
Playing Poland, week number 3 in your career as well. You're undefeated against the Bulldogs in the rival of 224. What's that feeling like before you take the field taking on the Poland Bulldogs?
A lot of anxiety. You never know what you're going to get with them because they could be the best team on the field or the worst team on the field, and they're going to give their best effort and they're going to be better. They're going to play the best football they will all season.
And when you get to sing the alma mater and things after the game, and you finally celebrate, going through your career, and there's been a lot of big time games. What's one when you look back at it and you're going to say, "Oh, I'm going to remember that game for the rest of my life"?
Honestly, it was probably sophomore year when we lost to Chardon. Out of all the victories we've had, it was that one loss. Seeing all those seniors have to go. There's a lot of first leaders I've ever met. So
yeah. And Chardon's one of the favorites again in your region, so you're going to have to go through them and Ursuline and a couple other teams to beat them. Yeah. How does that motivate you guys coming into this year? It's your turn. 3 times the charm. You guys, it's your turn to beat the Hilltoppers.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to get after them. This is going to be one of the toughest games we'll play all year.
All right, let's get to know you a little bit better, Dom. For you, as painting this, water or Gatorade guy?
I'm more of a Gatorade guy.
Right. What's your go-to flavor?
Probably either blue or yellow.
Blue or yellow. Okay. Pre-game meal that gets you ready to go, or even post-game meal?
Pre-game, I go with Chipotle, and then post-game, I gotta get me my spicy chicken from Burger King.
Spicy chicken from Burger King. All right. Any sauces you dip in there or what?
No, I'm not much of a sauce guy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I asked Peyton this. What's your favorite Chick-fil-A sauce? I think that's the most popular on the team right now.
I got to go with Peyton. I think he said Polynesian earlier. It's pretty good.
All right, long bus ride. You guys have taken one already to go to Bellevue. What's that pregame playlist that you're playing to get you ready to go?
Well, for about the first hour and a half, I'm listening to country, just vibing out. And then about half an hour to 20 minutes before we get there, I'm listening to heavy metal. All
right, heavy metal rock guy. Yeah. I like it. What are some other hobbies? I know right now it's tough. You got school, you got football season. That's all you're thinking about on a daily basis. But what are some other things you like to do to kind of relax and have some fun?
I like to hang out with my little brother from time to time. Me and him play some tackle football in the house. Gets a little heated from time to time. And then I'm an Xbox guy.
So what are you trying to teach your younger brothers? You want to be like you and play some Canfield football when he gets older?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. What's it been like kind of playing at Canfield? You've been, started for a couple years now. You played almost every position you can think of on the line. What's it been like going through the Canfield system and getting to play all these positions?
Oh, it's one of the greatest experiences you'll ever get. In my personal opinion, we got the best coaching staff in all of Ohio. There isn't a single coach that I would want to replace.
Any future plans for college? You thinking of anything right now, or you kind of laying low until your senior season's over?
I definitely know what I want to do when I'm older. I want to do something in the medical field, probably orthopedic surgery. A lot of schooling, but it's definitely worth it in the end. And I'm thinking about playing some college football too.
Nice. You got any offers right now? Any colleges that you're kind of interested in, maybe that you want to visit in the next couple weeks?
I'm going on a visit to Geneva College here pretty soon, and then I think I'm going to go to St. Vincent St. Mary as well.
Nice. Are you a hometown guy? You want to venture out there and you want to get away, or you want to kind of stay local around your hometown?
I definitely want to get away.
Okay.
Experience the on-campus college life.
All right. If you were going to go to any college or any state across the country, what would you pick and why?
Florida. Nice weather.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I can't do much more of the snow.
So what about when it gets playoff time and it gets cold? You don't like that, huh?
Oh, I love the snow football, but when I got to shovel the driveway, that's not me.
You don't have your parents do that for you? You got to get out there and do it? You and your brother?
I get my little brother to use the snow blower, so I just sit in there and drink some coffee.
All right, senior season for you. This is a big one. What are some personal goals you want to accomplish, and maybe some team goals that you guys want to accomplish as well?
Well, personally, I want to try to reach a record high grade of around 90% as an offensive lineman, and then team goals, go all the way, beat Dover, beat Chardon, just a bunch of revenge games, finish it off with a ring.
St. Thomas More coming up. A lot of uncertainty with this team coming from Canada. This will be their first game of the season, an exhibition, but not much film to watch for St. Thomas More. It's still a good squad, and do you still have that approach of, hey, we got to take this week by week, or are you guys kind of looking forward to some of the upcoming matches?
No, it's week by week. Always go 1-0. Always got to respect your opponent. So.
It's a tough schedule for you guys this season. Already 2 big wins. Taking on St. Thomas More, you get some D1 points. You got Dover and a couple other teams in the horizon. How do you think that prepares your squad for a playoff push in this season?
Well, I mean, in the playoffs, it's all unknown. So you don't know who you're going to play until the next Monday comes. So it's great having a team with uncertainty. Like, we don't have any film. We don't know what's coming at us. So it's great to prepare us for playoffs.
And finally, maybe some of your favorite stadiums to play in and some of your favorite moments throughout your Canfield career, if you can maybe rattle off a few.
I think favorite stadiums got to be Cardinal Stadium. It's hometown. And some of my favorite moments are dancing around, messing around after a great win in the locker room.
All right, man. I hope you get to do that again this Friday. St. Thomas More is coming to town. Dom DiDonato, left tackle, also defensive end for the Canfield football team. Catch him in action on Friday night as they take on St. Thomas More. Dom, thanks for coming out again tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Another player profile brought to you by Coca's Pizza here in Canfield. We'll be back for another one coming up next.